Worry about a hoe, you goofy, extended clips, and I ain't talking about movies. Snipers on the roof, I sneeze and they shooting. I'm that nigga your bitch dream of doing, bitch.
What up, gang? 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 I know you ain't subscribed to the gang squad. Join the gang, you feel me? Today we react to Spazz Drilly, the Drilly gang assassin. I was requested by one of y'all. It's gonna pop up like right here. Shit, appreciate the request, you feel me? Make sure you like, comment, turn on post notifications on to be notified when my next video drop. And shit, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button because we only getting left from here, you feel me? With no further ado, let's hop straight into this shit. You already know what we on, man.
Look, shoot, keep shooting.
Today, New York's Miles Miller is in the Bronx this morning. By our count, there have been 11 people shot since late last night.
Bishop, he was shot right there on his stoop last night by a man.
That shit ain't beat Chicago though. Chicago had like 50 something niggas shot in one night, in different occasions, bro.
Since late last night.
Bishop, he was shot right there on his stoop last night by a man who walked right up to him and shot him at point blank range. Let's check. When cops and EMS arrived, they found him shot in the chest and in the face.
Yo, J Money, where you at, my nigga? Get off the live for you get your ass clapped. Where the mama? Oh, you want a suspense fit, huh?
I love suspense.
Alright, so the person who people forget to mention, and the person who's responsible for this new wave of Bronx drill is Spazz Drilly. No doubt, one of the most demonic figures to come out of New York since the Bronx drill wave started. Fans are probably not familiar to who Spazz Drilly is, and in order to understand this story we would have to travel to the Bronx. From starting his own wave at the age of 16 to being charged with 2 murders in a matter of months, Spazz Drilly was no stranger to the NYPD as they were trying to find many ways to bring him down. And at the time of the story, there was a deadly war going on between 2 factions. The OGs were linked up with DOA at the time, and they were beefing heavily with the YGs, and a gang that Spazz Drilly himself created at the age of 15. The Drillies.
20 accused members behind bars. Bronx prosecutors and police say that they are linked to more than 30 acts of violence, and tonight they say the streets of the borough are a bit safer because they are off of violence.
Now let's get into the story. In order to understand this story, we would have to travel to the Bronx, more specifically, Gun Hill. Gun Hill is a section of the Bronx that have been known for notorious neighborhoods. But there's one neighborhood that stands out from the others. And that neighborhood is G-Side. This is the neighborhood that Spazz Drilly is from. G-Side is notorious for being one of the most hated neighborhoods in the Gun Hill section. They beef with almost everyone. And the block was so diverse at the time, they had all types of different gangs in one neighborhood, from the YGs to the Crips to the Bloods. This caused a lot of tension between a lot of different neighborhoods and sets. You had blocks like Sev-Side repping Sex Money Murder, beefing with G-Side who also have members repping Sex Money Murder. And on top of that, the area is so small that G-Side inherited beef with blocks 2 minutes away from them. So this causes police to be on their neighborhood 24/7. And allows them to build up cases. Just recently, there was a massive raid. 20 members of the G-Side Drilly gang were charged with racketeering. Growing up on G-Side, Spazz Drilly used to go by the name of Spazz Jet. That's because he was a member of the Bloodhound Brims. And on top of that, it was known that Spazz was a hothead. Just at the age of 15, Spazz caught the eye of the NYPD. He would get picked up for dozens of charges ranging from attempted murder to armed robbery, but with no substantial evidence on him.
Spazz is a dog, no cat.
They was forced to let him free, allowing him back into the streets. So because of this, he was becoming an infamous figure to the NYPD, so they hated him. His name was well known in Gun Hill. Every time there was a shooting or an incident, they would always tie his name to it. And by the age of 17, he became one of the top members for G-Side, so every opposing gang wanted his head. But Spazz wasn't the only hothead on his neighborhood. There was another hothead from G-Side that went by the name Dumbout. This was the best
I'm sorry, bro. Hold on, gang. I'm sorry, bro.
Side, so every opposing gang wanted his head. But Spazz wasn't the only hothead on his neighborhood. There was another hothead from G-Side.
Why was he moving like that, bro? That nigga look weird as shit, bro. No cat, man. He look weird.
That went by the name Dumbout. This was the best friend of Spazz Drilly. The two knew each other since they were kids. They were.
That sound like I mean, I would say King Von and Dirt. But it sound like T-Roy and King Von, you feel me? That's what it sound like.
Practically brothers. And Dumbout was a high-ranking member of the Brims himself. He got put on at an early age. And from that point, him and Spazz were getting into trouble. They even jumped and robbed Lil TJ. It happened while TJ was leaving school. Spazz, Dumbout, and a couple of other G-side members found out where TJ went to school. Knowing that TJ was from an opposition block, they proceeded to brutally beat him up and rob him for his shoes. The whole thing was captured on video.
That's crazy.
The two were
TJ, bro, why you let them niggas get down on you like that, bro?
TJ was leaving school. Spazz, Dumbout, and a couple of other G-side members found out where TJ went to school.
Bro,
knowing that TJ was from an opposition block, they proceeded to brutally beat him up and rob him for his shoes. The whole thing was captured on video.
That's crazy. They got down on my nigga Lil TJ. Man. I mean, I don't listen to your music, but damn, you let them get down on you. But I take it. I give it to you, bro. It was like 4 niggas. He named off like 4 niggas that jumped him. I give it to him.
We're best friends. When Dumbout first got arrested, Spazz came through and helped bailed him out. And the fact that they were controlling their block at a very young age, it was bound for trouble to happen. And that's exactly what happened.
This surveillance video shows a fight with a deadly ending. It happened just after midnight here on DeKalb Avenue in the Norwood section of the Bronx. Witnesses tell Pix 11 at first the fight started inside this building, then spilled out onto the street, and that's when someone in the group pulled a knife.
Then they went across the street, they started fighting again. Next thing I know, screams. People saying, you stabbed him, you stabbed him. I see the guy laying in the street, pulling his chest, beating to death.
The victim, 18-year-old Damian Gilbert, died at the hospital, stabbed several times in the chest. You can see the victim stumble right there. Now police are looking for a killer, someone the victim knew. The superintendent of the building where the fight started says it seems like the teens were playing a game that somehow took a tragic turn.
It's a bunch of kids playing inside the building with all the buildings inside the garden and the laundry room. I see them, most of them don't live here, they're all friends.
The victim's friends and family are in complete shock, spending the day building this makeshift memorial.
Everybody's like family around here, so it's weird that, you know.
On May 29, 2018, Dumbout was with some friends in his building. When he and a Crip member from Gun Hill were arguing, the two had a fight. Dumbout got the best of him, and the Crip member fatally stabbed him in his chest.
That nigga was a bitch for that shit, nigga. That's why I don't fight, nigga. That shit weird as fuck. Why you weird, nigga? Why you gonna stab him, nigga? Nigga, fight, nigga. You lost that fight, take that L, nigga, and get the stepping, nigga. Or make that shit up, nigga. Y'all had... Basically, if y'all was friends, nigga, y'all had a homie round, nigga. Just take the L, nigga. Like, damn, like, why you have to stab, bro? That's like some bitch shit. Okay.
2018, Dumbout was with some friends in his building. When he and a Crip member from Gun Hill were arguing, the two had a fight. Dumbout got the best of him, and the Crip member fatally stabbed him in his chest. He was only 18. After his death, the opposition took it to social media to make fun of him. Even to this day, Lil TJ mocks his death by posting his pictures on his Instagram story, and Shaw EK even dropped a song called D&D, with his initial being on the title. This situation made juice.
Oh, bro. Oh, I can't even say I'm stupid. I ain't even know what that meant, bro. I knew like they were saying the names, but I ain't even know who bro was. I mean, R.I.P. to bro, you feel me? But I fuck with the song. I'm sorry, bro. I ain't gonna cap. I fuck with the song, but that shit crazy.
Side and the YGs hate Crips. That's why you see them in almost every video screaming Crip K, which stands for Crip Killer. After the death of Dumbout, there was a big rift in Gun Hill. You see, Dumbout was cool with a lot of people, so after his death, a lot of Crip allies were broken up. And a lot of neutral gangs had to pick a side.
So that's what
this meant that there was a lot of new alliances being formed, with one enemy in particular. So Spazz created his own alliance to honor Dumbout's name. Spazz then came up with the name Drilly. At first, Drilly was supposed to be a music group, but the police labeled them as a gang because of all the crimes they were committing throughout the city. The Drillies would then expand and join forces with the YGs and form Drilly Gs. With the two most hated gangs in the Bronx united, it was bound for chaos to happen. In 2020, the Bronx started to get a little buzz on the drill scene. Spazz Drilly started off the year dropping a song called Bunny Hop. The song did good in numbers, reaching hundreds of thousands of views. After seeing the buzz that Spazz got, rappers like KGB Love, K-Flock and others dropped their first singles months after. It was at that point that Bronx drill was on the rise. Most people don't know that Spazz Drilly was one of the first drill rappers in the Bronx. In 2016, he dropped his first music video at the age of 16. And by 2020, he had started his own wave of drill in the Bronx. He even created his own dance moves that are popular today, like the bunny hop and the drilly bop. With all the buzz and attention he had, that didn't stop him from going on live with his ops and threatening them.
Oh, you want a suspense spin, huh? He probably got him a little woo-woo. Try to put his name on the map. Little woo-woo. Niggas like you get clapped and get put in one of my songs, huh? Yo, J Money, where you at, my nigga? Get off the live for you get your ass clapped. Word of my mouth, you getting me tired. Yeah, you getting me mad, bro. Where you at? Link ups in the V. I'm out here. Where you at, nigga? How about? That's how you know we spin y'all block, nigga. You want us to come back again.
And around the same time, the beef between Drilly and DOA was heating up. Spazz dropped a song called Op Spotter, which was a diss to all opposing sides. 3 months later, K-Flock and B-Love made a diss track using the exact same title. So with the back and forth going on, it was only a matter of time until things got ugly. Then, on July 20th, 2020, a Crip member and DOA affiliate was
Bro, this shit really deep, you feel me? I ain't know how deep this shit was. This shit deep as fuck, nigga, no cap.
Shot and killed on Gun Hill.
Hold on.
For 2020, a Crip member and DOA affiliate was shot and killed on Gun Hill. For 11 days, police were on a hunt looking for the killer. That's when they announced that they had a suspect in hand. That suspect was Spazz Drilly. He was charged with first-degree murder. Fast forward 2 years later, he's now fighting 2 murders and racketeering charges, and is awaiting trial in Rikers Island. And there you have it, the story of Spazz Drilly. Don't get me wrong, Spazz Drilly was an amazing artist, but the stuff he was saying in his songs, he was actually doing. And eventually it caught up to him. And with him being in prison for 2 years, he missed out on the Bronx drill wave. The wave that he himself started. And to make things worse, the feds added additional charges after the Drillies got indicted. And with conviction rates being 95%, it's not looking good for him.
Damn!
And that's it for this video.
Bro, they
Comment who you
bro, wait, that nigga, he got 2 counts of murder and racketeering. Bro, I ain't gonna cap, bro. I hope the best for you, my game, my nigga, bro. Like, hold on.
Want me to cover in my next video.
He ain't
See you.
speaking about shit, bro. I hope the best for you, bro. Cause New York, bro, I ain't gonna cap. Them niggas got some. These niggas be doing some shit to niggas, and niggas really just be going away and not coming the fuck back out, bro. Texas do the same shit, nigga. Texas, they hit your ass on some capital murder. Your ass gone. Like, I ain't gonna cap. New York got some fucked up shit going on in there. I didn't know that shit was like that deep. Feel me? I ain't know like shit was like really that deep in New York. You feel me? Like I knew like shit was going down. Like everybody knows shit going down in any state, but I didn't know shit was like deep, nigga. Like deep, nigga. Like these niggas might be neck and neck with Chicago. No cap, no kids. You feel me? Shit, but nigga, free Spazz, nigga, free Spazz, nigga. Free Spazz, nigga. Nah, Spazz was a dog, nigga. That nigga. It just remind you of like the King Von and T-Roy shit. That's what it remind you of. That shit gets serious. Them niggas got wicked. These niggas is crazy. No cap, nigga. No cap. But shit, let me know down in the comments what you react to next, you feel me, and shit. I'm finna go ahead and get up out of it. Peace.